Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition with me, Alright, one more trick up my sleeve for Hecton over here. I'm going to try and intimidate him into telling me what's going on. See, I know you took the book, Hecton. Save us some time and confess. Lazarus is wrong. I didn't take it, and there's no evidence to say I did. Okay, I'll go. If I find out you're lying. I've been falsely accused. I stand by my alibi. I was busy drinking all night. Alright. Let's go out and talk to the child out here. Who is, in all honesty, is more likely suspect than the cat. Mostly because he's standing right beside Arcana Archives, where the crime took place.
I am most pleased with the efforts this party is making. I'm proud to be a part of it.
What do you want? You think you can hassle me just because I'm a kid? Do you know anything about a missing spellbook? Oh sure, just because I'm a street urchin, I have to know about stolen books. Everyone always blames me. Squip stole this, Squip took that. You got no proof. I have proof. Small muddy footprints. Like a child's footprints. Okay, yeah. I might know something about that. Maybe I can help you out for a price. 1,000 gold will get me talking. $1,000 gold? Forget it, Squip. I'll give you 5. No more, no less. 5 gold. Never had so much money at once. Okay, here's the scoop. I stole that book for Hecton. He paid me to do it, but I don't have the book no more. I gave it to Hecton. Honest. Alright, back to Hecton. I was hoping it was going to be the cat.
It is done.
If you watch the cat, he sometimes comes out of the back room here and he'll sit right beside Hecton. Like he did last episode. But oh well. Alright, let's go back through this again. See, I talked to Squip. He told me he stole the book and gave it to you. Okay, I admit I took the book, but I don't have it on me. If you kill me, Lazarus will never get it. I'm not a bad man. Really. I just took the book because I thought I could use it to escape the city. But the darn thing is locked with some kind of spell. It's useless to me. Lazarus has a teleportation scroll to escape the city. I know it. If you get me that scroll, I'll give you the spellbook. Do we have a deal? Very well. I'll go talk to Lazarus once more. Speak to Lazarus or don't. It's your choice. But until you have the scroll, we have nothing more to discuss.
As I thought.
Alright. Let's go talk to Lazarus, see if we can't hook him up with the teleportation scroll.
Simple. If you wish.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
I thank you for your aid in solving the theft of my spellbook, Mighty Donald. Is there anything I can do to aid your investigation? Hecton admitted he stole your spellbook. He'll give it back in exchange for a teleportation scroll to escape the city. I knew that thief was to blame, but he is a fool if he thinks a teleportation scroll will help him escape this city. I do have such a scroll, and I'll gladly trade it for my spellbook, but the scroll is useless. Yagashora's mages have cast powerful spells imprisoning us here. Anyone foolish enough to attempt a magical escape will rebound off the invisible walls, a grisly and very messy fate. Nevertheless, here's a scroll Hecton wanted. I suppose the choice is up to you, Donald. If you wish to warn Hecton about the consequences of using the scroll, I wish you luck in recovering my spellbook.
Out with it.
Alright, and we are going to warn Hecton about the
If you wish.
thing. About the magical wards in place. Because we're not a jerk. I've read that already. I have the scroll right here. You have the scroll? Quickly, give it to me. Here, take the spellbook. I can't use it anyway. But the scroll's my ticket out of here. I have to warn you. The scroll won't work. Lazarus said that if you use it, you'll die. You're lying. You must be. But why would you lie to me now that the exchange has been made? And why would Lazarus have not left the city if the scroll actually works? Perhaps you are right. I must think hard on this before I use the scroll. Alright, there we go. Alright, back to Lazarus. We'll, I guess, unlock his shop, right?
Yeah.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Have you made the exchange with Hecton yet? Have you recovered my spellbook? Yes. Here's your spellbook. My spellbook. Thank you, kind sir. Truly the legends of Donald have not been exaggerated. I can once again craft my scrolls. Please feel free to peruse my vast collection of enchanted parchments. If you see anything you like, I'm sure we can work out a mutually beneficial exchange of coin for the said item. Alright, is there anything that I should grab? Nothing standing out to me so far. He does have a lot of spells. A lot of spells. But again, nothing's really standing out to me. Let's see. Robes. Well, we're not going to replace the Robe of Vecna. It's too good. So, no reason to even look at him. Batalista's passport, not report. Alright, Ring of Fire Resistance, Batalista's passport. The Grand Mage Batalista intended this item to aid in his travels in the Plane of Fire. Oh, we've read this before. We've read this a couple of times already. Golden Ironstone, Intelligence +1. Highly sought out by wizards, this Ironstone raises the intelligence of those who possess it. I don't remember if that's... We're just gonna grab all this stuff real fast. Oops. And I think this might be used for crafting. We're gonna tuck it away for now. I don't actually remember. I know we need the bronze ironstone. Lazarus Librarius at your service. Welcome to the Arcana Archives. Can I interest you in my wares? I've got a collection of scrolls most mages would die for. I'd like to ask you some questions about this town. Sorry, I can't help you there. I only arrived a short time ago, and between restocking my shelves and setting traps for would-be thieves, I haven't even left the building. Alright, was there anything else? Another Ring of Fire Resist might be okay. What do we have? So I'm at 90, which is fine. Well, let's see what we have equipped instead. Let's level up Minsk real fast. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a war cry. Alright, what does he have? Fire resist. What is his fire resist at? 40. So I give him another one of those. He doesn't need the... Yeah, alright, we do have a ring slot available. So let's do it this way. What's his fire resist at? 75. Alright, I know what I'm going to do then. I'm going to give this to him. Then we'll buy the Ring of Fire Resist, which we can also use to craft...
You look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
The upgraded Club of Detonation, but I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just have the Fire Resist, honestly.
As I thought.
Alright, let's go talk to Countess Santel. Also, let me check one more thing. So that's the prison. The rest of these entrances are the sewers. Alright, cool.
If you wish.
Gotcha.
Please. I have nothing to say to you. Please, my lady. I've spoken with Matteo. Oh, Matteo. Forgive me. I had no choice. I could not bear to lose my son. How does accusing Matteo of treason and murder help your son? I was forced to do this by Kaiser Gyri. He has kidnapped my boy, Arctic. He said if I accused Matteo, he would return my son to me. And now he has gone back on his word. He says he'll keep my son to guarantee my silence. I fear the worst, that Kaiser has no intention of ever returning my son. What treachery! Kaiser Gyri must face the wrath of justice. No, Kaiser must not be harmed, I beg you. He's the only one who knows where my son is. Letting Kaiser get away with this and not going to get your son back, Countess. Wait, is not going to get your son back, Countess. I don't know what to do. I wish Matteo to be free. I wish Kaiser to be punished. But most of all, I just wish my son was safe by my side. Poor Matteo. He's alone in the world, as Minsk was before Boo found him. Yes, Boo, you are right. As heroes, we must befriend the friendless. We must help the helpless. We must de-accuse the accused. Well, you get the idea. I have little to reward you with, but perhaps you go to Kaiser's home and speak with him. Maybe somehow you can convince him to release my son. Is there anything else you can tell me? I have nothing else I can tell you. Please, go to Kaiser's home and speak with him.
Out with it. If
All right.
you wish.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Good to go?
First things first. Let's get looting. You know what?
Yep, gotcha.
No. I want that experience. Well, Saravok needs that experience. He's a little behind in levels. What is he compared to Mazzy? Yeah, he's behind quite a few levels. Maybe I should have saved Watcher's Keep.
Good to go?
For once I had Saravok in the party.
If you wish.
What was it like to die, Saravok? Seeing as you've been through the experience repeatedly, I can't help but wonder if you've developed some perspective on it.
You intend for me to believe that a weakling such as yourself has never needed to be revived by a priest? Bah! I imagine this group has gained a discount at the Temple of Helm for you, dear sister.
Yeah, but that's different. That's just in blackness and it's like, oops, here you go. I don't think I've ever been really, really dead like you have. Keep prodding me, and that could quickly change. Oh, you don't fool me. I'm an Archmage after all. You're nothing but bluster. Tell me what I want to know. The knowledge will do you no good now, dear sister. By the time you need it, it will be too late. Now leave me be. Your constant chirping is giving me a headache.
Right you are.
Saravok is quite the addition to the party. Oh, did I not succeed the first time? Interesting. Whoops.
Interlopers in my abode? Perhaps you have mistaken this edifice for an establishment of commerce. I assure you, you are mistaken.
If you vacate these premises forthwith, I shall exonerate you for the transgression of your intrusion. I have some questions for you, Kaiser. I am at a distinct disadvantage. You have the privilege of knowing my appellation, yet your own moniker remains something of an enigma. I am Donald. I want to ask you about Matteo. A sorrowing circumstance, to be sure. Who could have conjectured that Matteo was a traitor? Save it, Kaiser. Countess Santel told me you kidnapped Arctic. So the Countess has violated her covenant of discretion. Before you vault into spurious conclusions, however, I suggest you hear my exegesis of the extenuating circumstances, Child of Bhaal. Ah, your visage registers surprise. Did you presume I did not know both your identity and ancestry long before you stumbled into my dwelling? I present you with an offer, Bhaalspawn. I admit my culpability in Arctic's abduction, yet this does not implicate me in the betrayal of Saradush. Arctic did indeed see me near the gates, but I was not the guilty party. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Go on. The real traitor is a wizard named Erard. He poses as a stalwart defender of Saradush, yet in truth he is a seditious prevaricator. There we go, prevaricator. Whew. Reading is hard. And the mind of that mage is convoluted beyond comprehension. If this is true, why didn't you just tell Captain Samand? No one would believe my account, not without substantial proof. Captain Samand is driven by a perverse desire to ruin me. He was willing to convict me based on Arctic's speculative testimony. I was compelled to secure my own liberty so that I could pursue my investigations against the sorcerer and uncover the evidence that will implicate the renegade mage. But why did you frame Matteo? I could not let Erard know anyone suspects his involvement, or the wizard would destroy the evidence I need to procure. And the only other people in the vicinity were Arctic and Matteo. I had kidnapped Arctic, then used him to coerce his mother to point the finger of blame at Matteo. Only in this way could I keep myself from prison without alerting Erard of my intent to expose him. Yeah, far-fetched tale. How do I know you're telling the truth? Ah, the eternal curse of the successful merchant. People see my affluence and are instantly predisposed to doubt me. I have no proof to offer at this time, but I do hold one card yet. If any harm befalls me, I guarantee Arctic will never be found alive. If you desire to aid the Countess, you help me exonerate myself. I assume you want me to find evidence implicating Erard. Alas, such an elementary resolution is not possible. While Erard lives, he is able to obfuscate, jeez, I cannot read today, investigation into his own actions. Only his demise will allow me to clear my own name. So you want me to kill the wizard Erard? Regrettably, yes. I could not attempt such an endeavor myself, but you might prevail where I would falter. If not for me, consider how this will benefit Arctic, the Countess, and even Saradush itself. Do we now have a full understanding of the situation? May I rely on your absolute cooperation in this matter? And what's to stop me from telling Captain Samand what I know? Without some proof, no one would believe your tale. It would be extremely detrimental to the health of Arctic. So what's to stop me from killing you now? You might make the attempt, but my death will not bring gain to anyone involved. I suggest you save your violent impulses for other individuals. Erard comes readily to mind. Who does not trust this Kaiser, Donald? See how his nose twitches? Something smells about this. It is not stinky clouds from Boo's furry backside. Return only once your task is done. Until then, we have nothing further to discuss.
Yeah.
Well, what's in your basement, buddy? Ooh.
What do you want?
You found a small hidden switch behind a trap. You shall have to disarm the trap if you wish to flick the switch.
All right.
You flick the switch and hear the muffled turning of gears.
It is done.
Don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna loot.
As I thought.
No problem at all.
This area real fast. Hello? Oh, Starfall ore. We can upgrade the mace that we have. The strange material comes from the core of a meteorite, which fell from the heavens. The malleable ore is surprisingly strong and radiates an inner heat. Any item forged from the alien matter would undoubtedly possess mysterious and unearthly properties.
You can count on me.
Simple.
Do they not care that I'm just walking in here?
This way, then?
If you wish.
Okay.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
So I don't know where Erard is. My first instinct is to check the tavern.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Out with it.
I guess he could be in the sewers, or maybe he's walking around the walls or something, because he's saying he was defending. Well, I guess the sewers
If you wish.
is where it took place, right? So he's probably in the sewers. No wait, we want to rest real fast. Alright. We'll see what the Countess has to say real fast about it. I guess we'll head into the sewers. Do you bring me news of my son? Kaiser will return Arctic if I kill the wizard Erard. No, you must not do such a thing. Erard is a good man. Only his intervention spared me and my son from Gromnir's wrath when he had my husband banished. Only Erard's magic protects Saradush right now. If the wizard is slain, the city is good as doomed. Oh, is there no hope? What do you suggest I do, Countess? No. No, this cannot be. You, please go speak to the wizard Erard. You find him manning the walls of the town. Maybe he knows a way to yet save my son.
It is done. As I thought.
Oh, so he's on the walls, not in the sewer. I suppose that's fair. But which walls? Oh wait, there he is.
What? Simple.
That's really loud. The defense of the walls of Saradush demands all my attentions. I cannot spare the time to speak to you. I've come from the Countess. I must speak to you about Arctic, her son. I sympathize with the noble woman's grief, yet there's little I can do to ease her suffering. Her son is dead. No, Arctic is being held captive by Kaiser Gyri. Kaiser Gyri? Why would he do such a thing? He claims he betrayed Saradush by allowing the enemy into the city. Impossible. Everyone knows Matteo is the traitor. Arctic was a witness. He caught him red-handed, or so I hear. Matteo is just the fall guy. I think Kaiser is the real traitor. The word of a ball spawn counts for a little here in Saradush, but for the safety of the city, I must investigate the truth of your accusations. We must find Arctic. Kaiser swears he will never reveal Arctic's location until you are dead. Now that I know Arctic lives and that Kaiser was involved in his disappearance, I may be able to use my powers of magical divination to reveal where Arctic is being held. Alas, I'll not be able to do much more than this. As urgent as Arctic's testimony in discovering a traitor in our midst, I cannot leave my place on the wall for more than a few minutes. Show me where Arctic is, and I shall take care of the rest. Hold, my enchantment begins. My spell is complete. Arctic yet lives as you have claimed, but this is most strange. All the signs point to the home of Kaiser Gyri. I suggest you investigate Kaiser's home more thoroughly. It is there you shall find the son of the Countess. You're not coming with me? We've already discussed this. Of course he's not. I must stay to defend the walls of Saradush against the magics of our enemy. Find Arctic. Only his testimony can save Mateo.
If you wish.
He said he couldn't leave the walls for more than a few minutes. He obviously can't go with us.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
He is a busy boy.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Thank you, narrator.
What do you want?
I'm assuming I have to gather my party before venturing forth. Say it 3 times there?
If you wish.
What is it?
Donald, for endeavoring to divulge my machinations, I shall repay you with the gruesome demise of both Arctic and yourself. Oh yeah? I do believe that my hasted front line might have something to say about that.
You point, I pull.
Mine is the fist of death. Yeah.
Alright, anybody else want some? Yes, I guess they do.
It is done.
Alright, that might be it for now. Alright, secret jail door key. This key is as crooked and twisted as the man you got it from.
Yes.
Fair enough. Oh. Let's tuck that away. Put these potions away as well.
Sorry, but I couldn't hold that last item. It's on the ground.
Shakti figurine. The statue's replica of a fierce gladiator wielding a blade in each hand. By evoking this figurine, the user temporarily transforms himself into a blue armored warrior wielding a magical short sword. Does he transform? Charge ability, transform once per day, set armor class to -5. Special, users hasted and can attack twice per round with a +4 short sword as if possessing a 2 proficiency, slots, and short sword. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's give this stuff to Saravok so he can sell it.
Sorry, but I couldn't hold that last item. It's on the ground.
Whoops, I just give it back to her. Alright, some easy money.
As I thought.
Oh.
What? Simple.
Cut down the mage!
In defense of virtue.
Gotcha.
Fall just and feed the earth.
Feel its icy breath.
There's Arctic. What's this way? Probably traps. Let's send him one ahead. Oh no, it looks like it's just holes so you can see what's going on out there. Interesting.
Right as rain.
So let's explore this area. I don't see anything.
What do you want?
Something on your mind?
And so the foul traitor dies. I thank you, on behalf of all the citizens of Saradush. There's much I must do. I cannot stay. But thank you once again.
If you wish.
Alright, let's go wrap up this
You
quest.
must gather your party before venturing forth.
So in the next episode we can enter
You
the
must gather
sewers.
your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, yeah.
I thank you for saving my son. I wish I could offer you more of a reward, but this is all I have.
Huh?
2,000 gold's pretty good.
It is done.
So anything else, or is she busy? Alright, where was he at?
As I thought.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Simple. If you wish.
Wait, is that it? Can I find Captain Saman and get another reward?
Out with it.
Nope, that is done. Okay, well,
If you wish.
let's go mercantile real fast. Maybe even rest up, and then be ready to go into the sewers in the next one. Because what is the beginning of an adventure without some sewer splunking? I could even take it a step further and go back to the pocket plane and have
Yeah, yeah.
my weapon upgraded. Sorry, did I click on the wrong thing?
It is done.
It's not like it takes any time to travel back. Let's do that real fast. Talk to Sespinar, we should be able to upgrade our... What's it called? Storm? Something?
As I thought.
Sespinar gladly serves a great one. Sespinar. Ooh. I can. Sword that you have.
I should just click through until I get a yes or no.
What's this? Oh, what else? Hmm.
Here we go.
These from the skies.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay. Stand back then. Never use this recipes of war. Let's be messy. Enjoy. Now Sespinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes! Lots of goodies to find, lots to collect.
He talks so much. Alright. So now it's a +5 instead of a +3. Infused with the otherworldly Starfall ore, the powers of this already formidable weapon are greatly enhanced. It gives 20% electrical resistance, 5% chance of casting chain lightning on target with each successful attack. Oof. It's gonna be rough on my team. Especially since that's one of the resistances I don't have a lot of. Even... yeah, my paladin only has 20. Oh well. It does a lot of damage. We'll see how it goes.
Simple.
Alright, perfect. I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we will head into the sewers and begin exploring underneath Saradush. And, yeah. Also the prison to explore, things like that. So, still got a lot of stuff to do. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.